How's it going, Wildcats?
More like cool cats.
Yeah, you're right. It is getting kind of cold out. Anyways, I'm Veronica Cox.
And I'm Gary Tompkins, and this is
Wildcat News. This past Tuesday was Veterans Day, a day we could all use to celebrate and appreciate those that serve our country. Reporter Jose Gillen has everything about it.
Thanks, Veronica. Back in 1932, President Roosevelt and Congress passed a day known as Veterans Day. There are 2 days in our calendar that we salute the troops. November 11th, Veterans Day, and during the summer, Memorial Day. Veterans Day is about recognizing the veterans that are still with us today. Memorial Day is for the ones that have made the ultimate sacrifice. The majority of the school has been affected by the veterans at some point in their life. We all know that without our veterans, America would not be America.
Fewer than 10% of Americans can claim the title of veteran. Veterans have given us freedom, security, and the greatest nation on earth.
Our schools showed their support by donating money to the VA, Veterans Association, by purchasing chain links. Trevor Holliday, a student here at RHHS, went door to door asking for donations. He raised over $250 for this great cause.
In my neighborhood, we have a lot of veterans in my neighborhood, so they were willing to donate some money to buy all these links, and that was the whole reason why I started it.
It's been Jose the Juice Man Gillen, signing off. Back to you guys.
With Thanksgiving just up ahead, who can't wait to get out and chow down?
As we all know, fall brings around the time of year for the holidays. That's right. Just one more week till us students at RHHS will participate in the fall break from the 24th to the 28th of November. This gives you time to enjoy your families and Thanksgiving at your leisure. Remember 3 things while on break, and that is to be responsible in the decisions you make, to be safe while driving on those roads, and school is still in, so be sure to get any schoolwork done. Have a nice break, Wildcats.
After the break, we'll catch you up on your Wildcat sports.
As well as a great way for you seniors to start your summer.
Bryan County Law Enforcement and the Board of Education want to remind you to
stop on red, kids ahead.
With the end of football season, that leaves room for all the rest of your Wildcat sports. So reporter Macy Fordham went out to get the kick out of this week's sports pick.
Last Friday night, our Wildcats finished off their season with a 22-44 loss against the Panthers of Liberty County. Xavier Bryant Long scored 2 touchdowns, and Brian Hughes threw a 50-yard touchdown pass to Desi Morris. As you know, basketball is approaching fast. Let's see what our girls basketball coach, Coach Brown, has to say and take a look at the upcoming season schedule.
Most important thing I look for in a good player is somebody that's coachable, somebody that works hard, and somebody that has a good attitude. I do think it's important for players to bond on and off the court. If they're bonding, they're more likely to work together better on the court, and they are trusting each other a little more. Goals for this season are to get better and work hard every time we step on the court. Last year we made it to the Sweet 16, and we plan to build off of that.
Our kickball tournament has been postponed. Whenever dates are announced, you can come out and support for $2. Today, the wrestling team has a dual inter-squad at 4, and everyone is invited to watch. You can also help support our wrestlers by purchasing flip-flops in room 801 for $25. We also want to congratulate our competition cheerleaders for their second place win at West Lawrence. This has been Macy Fordham with Wildcat Sports.
Roller coasters, music, and fun with all your friends? What's a better way to make memories for your senior year?
RHHS and BCHS are heading down to Florida in May for Grad Bash. The trip will be Friday, May 1st, and the seniors should arrive at Universal Studios Orlando around 7 p.m. The $125 price includes the ticket into the park, charter bus, and a $50 non-refundable deposit that is due by December 12th. All fees and deposits can be paid to Miss Tanner, Miss Mock, or Miss Key. In addition, the senior class is also allowed into the Island of Adventure Park. So with that, remember to stay safe and have a blast at the 2015 Grad Bash.
Up next, one of our Wildcat reporters has a scoop on a very hands-on activity.
And she's got all you need to know on the school clubs you can join. We'll be right back.
Some of the school clubs are more hands-on than others. Reporter Autumn Cassie set out to get her hands dirty.
Got some news on the club and information on where you can buy great things made by students.
Pottery Club is held each Wednesday in Mr. Valentine's room after school. You can come out to the meeting and see if you like it. And if you choose to join the club, you get an application and bring it the following week along with $20. I asked Mr. Valentine what a typical meet is all about.
Weekly in the club, we learn about new pottery techniques and methods. So far, we have learned how to create pinch pottery, we have learned how to make slab molds, and we have learned how to make pottery on the potter's wheel. We'll continue learning additional techniques, and then we start new pottery, and then we finish it over the course of the next couple weeks after we start it.
Coming up on December 5th is a pottery sale. It will be held at J.F. Gregory, and work made by students will be there for sale. Here's the president and vice president talking about their favorite parts of the club and why they want more people.
My favorite thing about pottery clubs is that you just get to make whatever you want to make. If you like to use your hands, I would recommend Pottery Club.
Yes, I right now it is me and one other man, and we would like another gentleman or two to come to Pottery Club.
If you are interested in Pottery Club, come out next Wednesday. And be sure to go support your Richmond Hills students by buying some of their work at J.F. Gregory. This has been Autumn Cassie reporting for Wildcat News.
If being creative and snapping pictures is your game, then we have the perfect club for you.
A new up-and-coming club here at Richmond Hill is the Photography Club. Miss Vina and Miss Crow both run the club. It is every Wednesday in either of their rooms. In Photography Club, students learn the basic principles of photography, the technical and artistic sides. Along with learning, there's a chance to share your photography and do critiques. Last week, a guest speaker came to the club, Kinte Taylor, a photography and graphic design teacher at Savannah Arts. An upcoming event is a trip to Bonaventure Cemetery. For more information on the Photography Club, visit Miss Crow or Miss Vina's room on Wednesday.
In order to hit the road, there's something you all need first.
Then, we've got the info on what's needed to graduate. That's all up next on Wildcat News.
So what are your plans for the middle class? Welfare, food stamps, and 3 letters, EBT.
Middle class? We only care about the upper class. None of the above.
As you can see, they all don't agree, but we can. You may not know where you fall on the political spectrum, but give Young Democrats a try. Join the Young Democrats of Richmond Hill today.
Bryan County Law Enforcement and the Board of Education want to remind you to
Stop on red, kids ahead.
Before being able to get behind the wheel and drive, there's another piece of paper you'll need first. Students who need to obtain a driver's license or learner's permit must first register to get a certificate of attendance. To register, you must submit a request for either your choice driver's license or learner's permit, whichever you need first. Then follow the on-screen instructions and fill out your information. Each certificate is $5 and requests are processed Monday mornings and should be available for pickup Friday. A certificate of attendance is only valid for 30 days after issued, so don't forget to head on over to the DMV and get yours before time expires.
Everyone's got them, some cheaper than others, but everyone has to pay. That's right, we're talking about class dues.
Class dues are very important. This year, class dues will need to be paid by February 20th. The freshman dues are $30. The sophomore dues are $20. The junior dues are $35, and the senior dues are $25. Dues can be paid every Monday and Wednesday after school in room 705. If not paid, the prom ticket will be $75, and dues will have to be paid before graduation for seniors.
When we come back, we'll bring you the weekend weather forecast.
And let's not forget about those cap and gowns, so stay tuned after this last commercial break.
As the weather seems to get a little cooler, here's a look at your weekend forecast to tell you when you need to bundle up.
With nearly half the year over already, all the graduation goodies are just around the corner. Seniors, Herff Jones will be back on campus early next month. They will be available to place your orders for graduation announcements and cap and gowns on Thursday, December 4th. This will be your last chance to place an order. They will be located outside the East Cafeteria during all lunches, and all orders for cap and gowns will be delivered either April 2nd or May 1st. Graduation announcements will be available on March 12th to pick up outside the East Cafeteria as well. These are your last chances to get these items, so don't miss this opportunity.
The trees change colors, but one thing stays the same. We're going back out there to bring you your Man on the Street.
How do you feel about Mr. Baines and Mr. Miller getting their heads shaved?
Well, Mr. Baines looked homeless, but now he looks a lot better.
I felt like Mr. Miller looked weird, and Mr. Baines, it kind of matches him.
It was hilarious.
Well, Gary, I think their scalps needed a little tan.
What would you like to thank the veterans for?
Power strokes and Yetis. I'm thankful that they helped make Chevrolets, butt killers.
Money team.
Well, Richmond Hill, it seems like that's all we have for you today.
Be sure to watch out next week for up-and-coming Wildcat events. I'm Gary Tompkins.
And I'm Veronica Cox, reporting
Wildcat News.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be.